Hi grade sixes. So today we're going to be looking at a few different types of rights. As we go through, remember when you see those bold words, they're the ones that you need to write in the fill in the blank on your paper. If the video is going too fast for you, remember you can always pause to give yourself some more time to write. All right, let's jump in. So the first one we're looking at is equality rights. So equality is the belief that all people are the same. Under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, all Canadian laws must treat individuals with dignity and respect, regardless of the person's race, religion, ethnicity, color, gender, age, or physical or mental disability. When citizens in a democracy believe they are being denied these rights, they can seek protection. The Charter protects individuals' right to equality, but does that mean everyone receives the same treatment? No, they do not. Fair is not always equal. Sometimes treating people fairly means that some individuals receive support when others do not. These supports are called accommodations. Accommodations allow people with disabilities to have the same opportunities as everyone else. What are some examples of accommodations that we make in Canada? We have handicap buttons and doors, wheelchair elevators and ramps, crosswalk chimes for blind people, service buses, and handicap parking. Now, accommodations are not only for people with disabilities. There are also other accommodations that we make for other groups of people who need the extra support. These accommodations that we're talking about are just for the people with disabilities. However, there are more than just this type. So next is collective rights. So the Charter of Rights and Freedoms is very concerned with individual rights, but it also has a section on collective rights. Collective rights are based on the idea that a certain group has a claim to particular rights. What are the three groups that have collective rights under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms? They are English speakers, French speakers, and Aboriginal people. So the Aboriginal rights. Many Aboriginal people argue that they have certain rights as the original occupants of the land that is now Canada. In 1973, the Supreme Court ruled that Aboriginal people have rights to their traditional land. They have these rights even if there are no treaties in place. Language rights. The Charter of Rights and Freedoms identifies both French and English as Canada's official languages. Since both languages are official, representatives can use French and English in government debates. This is why all federal government signs are shown in both French and English. Thinking it through. So use page 34 in the textbook to answer the Thinking It Through question in your booklet. So the question is, explain how accommodating certain groups in society and protecting collective rights show that the Charter supports the democratic principle of equity.